The way you move is a dangerous game. Underneath these lights, whispering my name. Dark desires burning just to touch away. Let the rhythm take us to the break of day. The way you move is a dangerous game. Underneath these lights, whispering my name. Dark desires burning just to touch away. Let the rhythm take us to the break.
Yo, stepped in the spot, fuck the low hum. That's the vibe, right? Yeah, not a club, no. This a confessional under the dim light. Leather on leather, silk on skin. It's a runway show. Every gaze a weapon. Watching where they go. See them sip a dark liquor with a darker intention. Lost conversations fueled by sweet, sweet tension. Yeah, they talking small talk, but they eyes scream bigger plots. Every flicker of the lamp revealing all their hidden spots. I'm just a curator.
What up? Welcome to the PDXDOPE Live podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Ray Nelson Jr. And we back with another episode. Happy Friday and all that good shit. All right, we got this. So let me go ahead and get my my co-host in the building, Mr. Marcus over in the building. What's up with you, brother?
Thank God it's Friday as usual. It comes fast as I don't know what, bro. But I'm glad I'm on this side of the dirt.
Yeah, I know that's right. Every day's a blessing, man. Shoot, man. But I don't want to do that. No. Hold on, before it been interrupted my situation over here. I pushed the Bluetooth and my phone automatically hooked to my earphones, and I'm like, no, I don't need that to happen. Yeah,
Have one of them errand phone calls come through.
Yeah, it'll cut in and it'll cut me off, and then I'll be scrambling back over here trying to figure this whole thing out. Shit. So you notice you don't hear no squeaking and shit like it used to be in the background with my new new chair and everything. You know?
Got a new chair?
Oh yeah, man, it's nice. I could kick out the legs and kick it all the way back. Love it.
I heard that. We can't get I say we can't get no view of it. Since you're gonna talk about it, you gotta show it.
I don't know if you can see. It's a gamer chair. It's got a little pad here, but with the backdrop, it kind of make it hard to see. But you know.
Oh no, I can see it. All right, yeah. all right. Okay.
Yeah, I can kick it back. You know, kick it, all that. You know, I'll be watching TV in here instead of in my living room where my big TV is at. Just watch the TV in here. Or I'll be sitting here on the computer watching YouTube, just kick back, bro, just boom, doing my thing. So yeah, I love it, but you don't hear the squeak like it used to always squeak when I was.
I didn't hear it, but I remember them complaining.
Yeah, because Max was like, "Hey, man, whose screen door is that?" Like, like whose screen door that was when I was doing my thing, man. So man, I went to there's a couple of things, man, going on. Did you see Ray J's fight match with Supah?
Whoever that nigga
yeah, I don't even know who he is. I just seen Ray. I thought it was AI when I seen it. I thought it was straight AI when I first seen it. Yeah, I thought it was AI, and I was just like, "Is that Ray J?" And then I seen a couple more posts about it, and I was like, "Okay, that is Ray J." I was like, I didn't know nothing about the fight, but it was. I was just like, man, what is he doing? What are you doing, Ray J? No, you shouldn't. Yeah, because
I mean, it was like dude played with him and pop.
Yeah, he didn't throw a punch in the first. He didn't throw a punch.
Right, he played with him. Like, oh yeah. Okay, you ready? click, click, boom.
And then bing, right.
I mean, he talk a lot of shit, but I always thought, yeah, Ray J, you talk that shit because you got people behind you because of the money. But I always thought he couldn't fight.
Yeah, well, he didn't even look like he knew how to fight.
Right, but he talked a lot of shit.
Right, he did. But I was like, I've seen him just throughout his career. He's always been confrontational, and he talked. He's a rep the gang and all that type of shit. Yeah, and I've heard about him getting into situations with people and stuff like that. And so, I didn't know what to think. What's up with it, Ebony, in the building down there in California? She ain't on the staff tonight. She's on vacation. So, all right. I'll get with you when you get back, I guess. Out in Cali with her little sister.
What, LA?
Yeah, man. Ray J, man, I think more like Northern Cal. Where you at? What part of California? I think it's closer to Northern California. One of them towns in the valley or something like that, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure she
Lodi, Turlock, Merced.
What did she say? She said, "Oh, Ray J was hoping that one wish to win the fight was going to come true." Oh shit! She's in Modesto. Okay, the Walk Up Town, Janky Promoters. I remember that's one of my favorite movies.
Modesto.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing you'll know about that town is that movie. That's it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Anthony.
He's so sorry. Yeah. Hold on, man. Let me pull up
You'll pull up the fight.
Ray J clip. Yeah. I ain't gonna play the whole thing, of course. I gotta be we can't play the whole thing. But I'm going to play the clip.
How the motherfuckers be doing all them reaction videos and they be getting posted? But
what you mean?
Like people be doing reaction videos of shit and be having all kind of videos in their shit.
I mean, yeah, I'm you gotta. I'm gonna speed up the video when I pull it up. You gotta like speed up the talking on it or turn the talking down and all that type of shit, hold on.
Shit, my black ass to learn how to do avatars, but I be running out of credit.
Oh yeah, that's the one thing I hate about it, the way they be doing the credits and shit.
Yeah. It's like, goddamn, man. Because I'm like, oh, okay, that's how you do this shit. Man, did a couple of videos and all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, you got to wait. Bitch, I just paid you.
Right, and then if you want to continue, you got to pay some more money.
Yeah, they nickel and dime the fuck out you.
Let's see. All right, so I got something here. Let's see. Right here.
Create movies and TV shows with AI. Yeah, it's gonna cost you.
Oh, it's gonna cost you a lot. Here we go, Ray J.
You can look and tell he can't fight.
He look a mess.
I would have never done that. Like, oh shit. Oh shit. Nigga, shut up. No, nigga, shut up. Sit your bitch ass down. I bet you something did go wrong.
What?
He said he gonna kick your ass. He said exactly.
I can't hear it.
Hold on, I'll run it back because I didn't hear that either. Because I got it. She was fine. Jeez, who was that?
Help me, stay on my feet. You can't have the sound up?
No.
We can't even hear that shit. That was stupid.
Reggie got his ass whooped.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Got Scooty in the building.
Hey, what up?
Eddie LaBelle in the building.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah. You couldn't hear it?
No.
You couldn't hear none of the audio,
You
huh?
kept hearing the no, and all that little shit here and there, but no, you couldn't hear nothing.
No.
Oh.
You can't hear me because I said you can't turn it up.
Yeah, no, I turned it up. And that's what I'm saying.
That
You
was
didn't
it?
say nothing after that. Yeah, I turned it up. But so it's not that's the wrong one, I guess. Shit. Wrong well, I'll find it again on this other thing, man. Yeah, man. So what's up, Ivory? We got the ballot. They finna ban hunting in Oregon. How you feel about that?
They ain't gonna do that. Too much money. Too much money involved.
just the idea that these motherfuckers is actually doing this shit and making an effort and got over 100,000 signatures.
Yeah, but there's probably
That's
over.
Why they want to ban hunting in Oregon?
Over
100,000
100,000 people that fish and hunt. I think
how many you say again?
Yeah, there's probably well over 100,000 people that fish and hunt. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's why I
300.
don't think it's gonna
They
pass.
said like 1 million.
Because
I thought that's what I heard.
I mean, how you? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot, bro. There's a lot. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's crazy how many salmon fishermen that we have. You see what I'm saying? Because I mean, the natives can't, fish and hunt. I mean, what are you doing? Like, what's the purpose of that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why are they saying that they want to ban it?
I haven't read it. Like, my wife sent it to me. Ray sent it to me, and this is I think this was talked about last year, and it got knocked down, bro. Like, I wouldn't even, when I seen it, I didn't even read it, bro, because it's like it's like a waste of my life my minutes of trying to read that shit, because it's bullshit. There's no because you want to protect the animals. Like, come on, man, that shit is so regulated. It ain't like you go out there. Yeah, it ain't like you go out there and just everybody that puts in for a tag kills. You know what I'm saying? That shit is hard, bro. It ain't like it used to be. Shit.
Yeah. I just heard the dude talking about it, and he was just I mean, he was so passionate about it. I just really didn't grasp the concept of what he was saying, though. But I think I got a video here. Let me know if y'all can hear this. Hold on.
Okay.
Try this again. Share screen. Okay. Windows. Okay. Boom. All right. Can y'all hear?
No.
Okay. What the fuck did I do?
Nope.
And it says also share tab audio. Okay. All right. Let's try this again. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see if y'all can you hear it now?
On the ballot in November. Fox News' Joe Vithayathil is here to tell us what's in the proposed ballot measure and who it would affect. Good morning.
Good morning, Kim. So IP28, or what supporters call the Peace Act, would effectively give all animals in Oregon the same animal cruelty protections that we have in place for dogs and cats. And that would effectively criminalize fishing, hunting, even raising animals for food. According to the Secretary of State, a petition for the measure has more than 120,000 signatures. It needs about 117,000 to go on the ballot. Now, the signatures still need to be verified, but if enough are, the Peace Act would go up for a statewide vote in November. Now, earlier this year, Fox 12 spoke with supporters of the bill who say the changes are necessary to protect animals' lives. But opponents say the changes go way too far and would effectively turn about 1 million Oregonians into criminals. Here's David Michaels, leader of the Peace Campaign, followed by Amy Patrick of the Oregon Hunters Association.
In Oregon, animal abuse is defined as the intentional, knowing, and reckless injury of an animal. If you just amended that law, made a pretty simple change, it would have a very big impact. It would extend the same cruelty protections our dogs and cats already have to all animals statewide, which would then ban slaughter, hunting, experimentation under that definition of abuse.
So this initiative is pretty far-reaching. The criminalization of hunting, fishing, being able to raise animals for food. Our cattle industry in Oregon is one of the main drivers of our economy. This would affect every Oregonian, all the way down to you would not be allowed to, trap mice or rats or anything in your house.
But the bill would also create what's called a humane transition fund to help people like breeders and ranchers transition into other industries that don't harm animals. As you said, the measure needs just over 117,000 signatures to get on the November ballot, but all those signatures have to be verified, and it's common for many to be thrown out. And the campaign says they will keep collecting signatures until the July 2nd deadline to make sure that they have enough.
You idiot Oregonians.
So
come back to Swap Tire.
So right here's what they
no.
Oh wait.
That's good. Go ahead.
So here's what they don't realize, bro, is that okay, let's say that ban goes into effect, right? Okay, you got those cougars, that are having babies, right? And a cougar can have anywhere from their home range could be 50 to 100 miles, right? So who's controlling that a predator that can get up to 200, 250, 250 pounds, bro? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Who's gonna stop him now? And
they're gonna keep the state. The state is gonna get involved. It's gonna be state regulated, so the state will probably governor in the state would probably be responsible for sending out crews of hunters to go in to control the population and pay people to do that.
They're gonna change the farmers to get them a different fucking career, basically.
That sounds good, but that don't
fuck out of here, like, are you fucking kidding me? It'll be all out war in this motherfucker. They try to stop that shit.
Yeah, that dude that first came on. What I think they should do is put duct tape on his mouth, cover him up with honey, and tie his hands behind his back, and put some zip ties on his ankles, and let him go in the woods and see how he do.
Damn, Ivory. This nigga tripping.
that boy was full of rainbows, glitter, and unicorns.
Man, who are you telling?
He was straight sugar draws talking about save the animals. No, bitch, you just trying to get your little agenda pushed.
Yeah, people be thinking that they sound. Yeah, this shit sounds good with a camera in front of you, with a mic in front of your mouth. But the reality is, like we were just saying, what farmer that's been I've been a rancher for 15,000 years, and then all of a sudden now we're gonna transition you to be a mechanic. Man,
we're gonna grow soy so we can make you guys tofu. Fake
meat. Exactly.
Like,
get the fuck out of here.
That's what we are, though, in today's society, where people talk to be right, to sound good, but it don't. But the practicality of some of these ideas like that don't make no sense. Like why fuck with that?
Well, like I said, man, it's it's just too much. It's a bunch of nonsense, man. How people just trip off of shit like this, man. I don't see what he was explaining. He didn't really give any examples of how it would be. This is going to benefit the animal population, or how it's going to benefit the environment, or anything. And I'm not saying that there isn't something that he has, but I didn't get nothing from what he's saying. It just sounds like a whole bunch of psycho bimbo babble, and then and there you have it. Shout out to
they before tell y'all cis men.
Wait a minute, what was that?
Like they tell y'all the cis men.
The squirrelinator.
He said the squirrelinator would be more.
That's
you. No, we gonna be. I mean, if they knew how many squirrels I killed over in this motherfucker, I would be locked up. So I'm gonna go ahead. If they keep coming around, they're gonna keep getting knocked off. That's for sure.
Fucking tree
I just,
rats.
I just
And
don't
I just seen
understand.
the mangiest fucking rabbit today running across the street. I tried to run it over.
Ugh. Yeah, rabbits are disgusting.
That motherfucker looked like it had a disease. It was just nasty looking. I was like,
It probably got a dose of fentanyl.
Well, I wouldn't doubt it, considering that the shelter is a block away. Shit,
right?
They probably sharing with the animals. Shit, the fuck.
That motherfucker nibbled on yeah.
Like today, the last couple of days, there's a spot over in Vancouver. I'm driving around going when I'm working, and I done seen these motherfucking buzzards flying, just circling.
Buzzards?
I don't know if that was buzzards, but they was some big ass, whatever that was, birds. Them motherfuckers was big, and they was flying over this little wooded area. I said, "Oh yeah, somebody ass over there dead in a donut." Yeah, they was just circling, just waiting to catch their little prey or whatever they was circling over. It was like about 3 or 4 of them big bitches over there, closer to the 205, like over like by the Columbia, but not right by the Columbia, like in that little rich area over there. Yeah, and the little wooded spot, there's some shit over there that's dead, or somebody dead, or something dead, and they was over there just circling. And like them birds was big enough to where like if they was flying over my house and somebody was in the backyard and they swooped down, they could pick her little ass up and take her. That's how big them big niggas was. I was like, ooh, look at them. Yeah. But we can't kill no animals.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh well, I mean, people can say whatever they want to, but how are they going to enforce that though? Really,
man,
how do they enforce that?
I don't see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it just seems
they ain't gonna be able to catch a mouse in your house or rat. They said you can't even put a mouse trap out in your house, or so you can't kill spiders now either. Fuck out of here, poisoning everything.
No spiders, nothing.
Yeah, please. Nope. I got my electric tennis racket, and I've been frying niggas all week. Mosquitoes, spiders, flies. Zzz. Yeah, I've been tearing their ass up with little to no effort, and I got an extender on my fucking wand. Yeah, I've been the electric. That you get the chair for flying around up in here, nigga. I don't know. I just killing it.
Sugar Ray Leonard's son. Sugar Ray Leonard got a restraining order against his son. His son was out here eating overdose like 4 times. He done wrecked 5 cars and stole from the family for years. And they had to get a restraining order on this nigga.
Dang.
Jesus Christ.
How old that nigga is? Like 50 now?
Sugar Ray Leonard, man.
Sugar 50? Shit, who's 50?
His son.
Oh, shit, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
He got a few sons. This ain't the one he had with Juanita, I don't believe. Yeah, this ain't the one he had with Juanita. This is one he had with the white girl.
Oh, he looked like the little nigga that played on the show Oval. It was playing the little serial killer and shit.
He do got the kind of that serial killer look.
Yeah, he got it.
He do. So they say it's a multi-year family crisis. Okay, so they got some documents. He's 25 years old, by the way. Yeah, he's 25.
He was probably a little powder baby.
Daniel Leonard. He was arrested in West Los Angeles, or at his West Los Angeles estate. Yeah. Drug addiction, relentless theft, and sudden domestic violence, forcing the former champion to take immediate legal action to protect his wife and daughter from his own son. Leonard did not hold back from the emotional paperwork, explaining that Daniel has struggled with severe substance abuse issues for 7 or 8 years at least.
Why you just didn't put the pause on that little nigga?
That nigga too old. Shit.
Man, that dope stronger than punches, nigga. That dope is stronger than God. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I mean, when you think about it, I mean, and it's definitely they got some money, so he got access to the finest powder, and he out there trying to get it. He out there trying to get it. Mom, just give me some money. He's 25 too. Like these kids, man. It's just it's fucking nuts. Saying, man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. You're catching that. You caught that.
Oh, did I? That didn't fly nowhere. We ain't gonna slide by that shit. I just feel like we should just throw away all the kids and start over. Get some new ones.
Well,
it's kind of bad out here.
Yeah, man. It's bad. I mean,
I don't know if y'all seen the same videos that I've been
putting
seeing.
fentanyl in the immunizations and fucking these little motherfuckers up or something. I don't know shit.
Y'all been seeing them teen takeover videos?
The teen takeovers, yes.
You seen them
that
videos
shit look
going
violent
around?
as hell, nigga. Yeah, that's
yeah.
super violent, bro. It's crazy. It's scary. All these goddamn kids and they running around, man. You are not safe when you see more than 10 kids in the area.
I'm out.
And so Mark, you wasn't on the show last week, but the week before you had talked about a situation where you were in a McDonald's or some kind of a restaurant. These old people were scared of these young people, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So the next week, the video of the lady in the restaurant who got beat up, or she went in there tried to beat or punk and smack on him, and she got into a fight with one of the workers and ended up dying afterwards. Older black lady.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So it kind of reminded me of that conversation because I was like, I'm gonna mention that to Mark though, like these young people. But she wasn't the lady was out of pocket. It wasn't a young person in this particular situation. The older lady smacked the girl twice.
Yeah. Hey, what? Stop right there, Ray. Stop right there, Ray. Now go back to my story. Remember what I said? They jumped in my face.
Today I'm gonna walk you through what.
But I did not put my hands on neither one of them unless they would have touched me. Now I could have went in there, thinking, yeah, like old girl swinging. But you don't do that because you don't know what you know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta have your emotions in check, right? Because you just can't go in, Captain save anybody because you don't know what the other person, they might got something, and if you ain't packing, there you go.
Oh yeah, people be ready to go there. Y'all seen what happened up in Washington? Up at Longview, that explosion up at the paper mill.
An implosion.
Well, explosion, implosion. Everybody's dead. More likely it's a recovery.
A lot of people died.
Point.
At least 9 of them.
Yeah.
11, I believe.
They did find some more. Yeah, they did find. I was like,
2 had already died who was in the hospital, so it's at 11.
Yeah.
They all did. There's no way they could survive. From what there's a substance or whatever called that they use in the mixture or in the chemical process or whatever it's called, white liquor, and that strips. I believe it's it's a solvent of some sort, super strong or whatever. But anyway, what I was told today when I had a conversation with someone who works in that field is that it strip the flesh bone down, like just melt you away, basically. So I don't know, or down to the bone.
What caused the explosion?
Rips all your flesh off you.
Yeah, I mean they got chemicals.
Whatever the chemical was in there.
They got chemicals where I work at. We call them 1-step, 2-step, 3-step drops. Right? I mean 3-step gases. If you inhale that, you'll get 1 step, 2-step, 3 steps before you die. And then they got some shit that if it gets over, I think on 30%, at least 30% of your body, 30 or more, they just give you a phone. And so you can call your loved ones and say bye. Because ain't shit they can do.
What is this chemical for though?
It's we could talk backstage. They use it to do different things.
What y'all do with okay, so what overall thing did y'all make it at where you work?
I don't make it. I just no,
I'm saying no, I'm not talking about you specifically. Your company. What are y'all
That's
doing?
what I'm saying. We don't we just build the tool, and then you have people that once we build the tool, they utilize the tool to do they introduce certain things to get that tool to do certain things.
Basically. So overall, what are y'all a manufacturing company?
No, we're not. All we do is build it.
Like, yeah, hold up, bro. You keep getting caught up into the semantics. Are you an energy company?
No, you're not listening. You're not listening. You're going too deep.
No, you're going deep. I'm just saying, what do y'all do? Okay,
what industry?
Okay, let me ask you this: what industry are y'all in?
I'm a steam fitter. We're a steam fitter.
That's all I was trying to find out, bro.
Yeah, but if I tell you I'm a steam fitter, don't answer your question.
It does. I just was wondering what was y'all doing. I can look up what a steam fitter is. I ain't need to know all that other shit.
Oh, I can tell you right now is that I'm standing right along Industrial Way in front of where a reported chemical explosion happened. Now that's here where you're seeing some of the first responder vehicles right now. It looks like a police car, and then also we're seeing some Vancouver Fire Department vehicles here. One actually just went through the gates. We are having to stay pretty far back from the facility right now. First of all, out of safety concerns, and also because it is a private property and it is completely gated. So we're not able to get any closer to where that reported explosion did happen. But what I can tell you is that the major chemical explosion was reported around 7:30 this morning at the Nippon facility along Industrial Way, which is where we are right now. And you can see yet another Longview Fire Department vehicle pulling up right now. That's the special operations vehicle. We do know that there are several injuries being reported, but the extent of those injuries has not been confirmed. Now, for those that are unfamiliar with the company, it produces paper products like tissue, printing paper, and more. So at this point, it's not clear what exactly caused this explosion. As soon as we do learn more, of course, I'll bring those updates to you on air and on our Fox 12 app. But at this time, locals are being asked to avoid the area while emergency crews process and contain the scene. Now, as I do learn more from officials here on the scene, I'll bring you those updates. But for now, reporting live, I'm Mackenzie Richmond for Good Day Oregon.
See, to make paper, you got to use some deadly chemicals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's processing plant, man. Yeah, I was having a conversation with Claire about this because a friend of mine that we both know or whatever was a crane operator out there, and he was talking about that. You know, he was up there when it happened. So yeah, he was talking about it. He did a Facebook Live actually last night. I finally got my phone
hear the
working
boom?
right.
Could you hear the boom where y'all's at?
No, it's up. It's like 50 miles up north, up in Longville, Washington. So, yeah, I got I got staff and stuff and people that I work with that live up there actually. But they safe, But the families and stuff, that's devastating. It's going to affect the economy too. A lot of people in that area work up there.
But see, here's the other thing too: is you got the gases, right? That are in the air. People that have inhaled that, the long-term effects, from whatever that shit was. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, man. That's crazy, but prayers to the family on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And so also in Washington there's you remember, I don't know if you remember, we talked about the lady, the guy who was actually drugged to sleep. They was trying to rob him, but they end up killing them with fentanyl. And then
I
they
don't remember that.
just well, they ruled it a homicide. So now it's an Asian lady that they're looking at as the one who seduced him and gave him the shit.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
so
Because she was trying to rob him, right?
yes, like
Or something.
yeah, doing a Cardi B.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
Yeah,
doing
that's
a
what her
Cardi B.
motherfucking ass get. Yeah, you gotta let somebody gotta burn for other people to see it's hot.
Right. Look at this weird ass shit commercials these motherfuckers.
Fence.
Shit. Homicide versus murder versus manslaughter. The terms used interchangeable. No, this is not what I picked, though. Is this, I mean, I appreciate the information, but this isn't the story, or it's just an advertisement. But anyway, so the fentanyl death of a 38-year-old at the Ilani Hotel last year has been ruled a homicide by Clark County officials. A medical examiner determined that the Linwood resident known as Asian had died of a fentanyl overdose administered by another person on October 5th, 2025. Let's see here. It says, according to the court documents previously reviewed by KOI Coin 6 News, Asian's death was linked to a woman accused of drugging his drink in an effort to rob him at the casino resort. Asian or whatever was seen alive at 12:40 a.m. on October 4th when a surveillance camera captured him entering the room with a woman who was wearing leopard print clothing. About an hour later, the woman appeared to leave alone. 2 hours later, at 3:26 a.m., the same woman was seen returning to the room with a different man. The two were inside for a few minutes before they left together at 3:33 a.m., according to court documents. It says when detectives later searched the room, they found Aislin's body on the bed. Both his wallet and the safe were empty. The medical examiner found fentanyl in his system and no other drugs in his body. The woman, later identified as Raylan Benzie, in court documents, was arrested on several charges, including first-degree murder, first-degree robbery, and second-degree theft. According to the documents, she texted a friend the night of the overdose saying, LOL, no, I'm going to get to know him and then drug him and take it. So, yeah, she's done. Yeah, she's done. I don't know what y'all think.
Yeah, she done. I mean, it murder would mean they won't get her for murder, right? Because they got to
it's murder
too much to prove.
Well, here's the thing. Right now, that's what they said. It says first-degree murder, first-degree robbery, and second-degree theft. Those are the current charges. You know, that could change or whatever.
Right.
But
with murder, don't you have to prove that the person got up and meant to kill that person?
I believe so. That's what that. I believe that is what that thing was talking about. What we was watching first: homicide versus murder versus manslaughter.
Right.
And hold on. So let me look at that.
Because I go with the slam dunk. Shit. Fuck that shit.
Well, they got to charge you first, but then eventually they'll
right.
If they feel like they're better option, but it's early. with the most severe, and then we gonna figure this shit out afterwards. You know. Said before Tuesday, the state's most recent large-scale workplace fatality event was in 2010, when 7 people died at a refinery explosion in Anacortes, up north, up there. I spent a week up there one time out there. That shit was bomb. Damn, how many? Oh, she said 7 people died in that one, and that was at a refinery. But yeah, man, y'all got to be careful out here, man. Going to these clubs and hanging out with these ladies of the night, flashing your money and all that type of shit. You know, looking like a straight mark. You know.
Yep.
And then getting yourself caught up in a situation where somebody puts something in your drink, like some fentanyl, and that could happen to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's man. And she LOL'd and laughed about it and all that, like it wasn't nothing.
What a bitch.
Doing that shit like
yeah, it's funny until they get caught and they have to be in court. I'm sorry.
And they sitting up there finding people to come talk for them and say that they were a good person and all that type of shit. I mean,
no, you wasn't good when that was all happening. It was funny.
That's what be happening to dudes that go down there to South America and Brazil, like some of them passport bros. The same shit happened to a passport bro. A story or two I've read about that happening.
Yeah.
You know, some were lucky enough to just lose all their shit and still be alive. But there's also, read a story where, they got, I don't know what the poison was. I don't believe it was fentanyl, but nonetheless, he died, whatever it was that they fed him.
Is it harder for them to convict the people down in those other countries when they do stuff like that?
Well, because of Interpol, they'll come get your ass from America if you do some shit. Because Interpol used to be, it would be easy, but nowadays they will come and get your ass because I guess Interpol is the world police, and all the police are tapped into that shit all over the world. That's how we be finding motherfuckers in the
right. But then there's also extradition laws and treaties like that. You gotta think about that because some countries ain't gonna they don't necessarily send you back. Like there's some countries won't send back to America because if you're facing a death penalty, I'm not sure which. I might just seen something on that.
No, it's some countries won't send you back.
That matters too, though.
You're gonna get the death penalty.
Yeah. Yeah. And notice those are mostly the countries they will flee to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll be where they go to. We're gonna go out here and you fight extradition to make sure, Is that? Hold on. So a woman got attacked down in the Old Town neighborhood last week or earlier in the week or something like that. Y'all hear about that?
No, I didn't.
You got that, and also up in Cowlitz County, a man kidnapped a woman and raped another woman after driving them from a Portland club up to their by the fairgrounds up there near the casinos.
Shit.
Kinds of weird shit going on out here in the Pacific Northwest, I say. Let's see, open up this link here.
Yeah, these fools is crazy, man. They just taking shit and killing it when they done.
Yeah.
Take it, coochie. Take it.
That's it.
Send that.
That's it. It says that it was they said the attack took place like he was arrested. They said he was arrested within hours. They said the attack took place shortly after 6 p.m. on Friday, and a suspect surrendered to the police at 11:29 p.m. 5 hours between their Portland police officers from the precinct were notified of the incident. And then that's not even. Oh, yeah, this ain't the. I'm thinking this. I'm reading about the story where the ladies got attacked. This is where the woman who got attacked in Old Town. So I suppose oh, and they had to get the SWAT and the dude. We are. When did this happen? Oh, this happened on the 24th, so it happened over the weekend. 4-year-old Roberto Velasquez, excuse me, Portland. He surrendered. Second-degree attempted murder is what he's charged with. So I don't know if that was some homeless situation or something like that, or is he a legal citizen or what? But be careful out there, people. Y'all heard about the bear in Canby they had to kill? The little bear they killed out there in Canby? That shit was cold, man.
Was it a baby?
Killed the bear, man. He was by Burgerville. It was a young one, but he was big. He's big enough to tear some shit up, though. I mean,
First video of these black kids celebrating prom, and
he was by Burgerville, so it looks like mom probably died or got killed or something like that.
Yep. Easy food.
That's probably more than likely what happened. Yep.
Easy food.
Them folks talk.
Yeah, he was was tracked. Let's see. He was tracked to a nearby neighbor's and killed by law enforcement after he began climbing down a tree as a crowd had gathered nearby. About 10:50 a.m. on May 23rd, Canby police was dispatched to a report of a bear sighting near Canby Burgerville. Officers tracked the bear to a private property in near North 3rd Street and Locust Street. Oregon State Police and Clackamas County Sheriff's Office also responded. They observed a bear in the tree or a private property. None of the responding agencies had a tranquilizer dart. And Oregon State Police contacted the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife for assistance. The city of Canby said in a social media post at 11:15 a.m. While waiting for ODFW, Canby police saw the bear begin to climb down a tree. A crowd had gathered to watch. In the county fairgrounds and the Canby Saturday Market were just blocks away. Ooh, that would have got vicious. Man, that's crazy. They're getting closer and closer, Ivory.
Yeah,
I already seen a goddamn coyote, and I think a couple years ago there was a bear out there by Sandy out there by your house.
It was on 122nd.
Or in your neighborhood.
It was like on 122nd. That was last year.
What?
So
we talked about that. I think
they're not going to
100
do
and what?
It was like on 122nd somewhere.
We did.
Fucking bear.
Yep. I thought it was Yes, indeed, man. Oh, this shit ain't playing. But anyway, KTU, shout out to them for the story. Where we at? Oh. So yeah, man. These motherfuckers is crazy. So yeah, man, Drake is the new king of pop. It looks like he is the new king of pop. Mark, what you think?
Of course, she's Drake. What has he not put out? I mean, let's not hate on the man. The dude puts out bangers. I mean,
you can't compare that nigga to Michael Jackson, though. What are you talking about?
Well, he's the Michael Jackson of rap.
For who?
I wouldn't say that.
For most people, for the hip hop community, that's who he is.
No, I wouldn't.
What are we talking about? Man, y'all get out y'all feelings and get that man this flower.
Hey, Michael, listen. Michael Jackson had the hardest niggas passing out, crying and shit. Ain't no hard nigga passing out because Drake's singing a fucking melody, bro. Get out of here, bro.
Okay.
You can't even compare. Right. You can't even compare the two, bro. Nah,
you can't you can't compare it like that. But Drake is what Michael Jackson is to pop music. Drake is that to rap music.
I disagree, brother.
Who's okay? Well, who compares to Michael Jackson in the rap community?
I don't know, but
there ain't Drake.
It ain't no Drake. So can I ask you a question, brother? When Michael Jackson was in, you had grown men wearing jackets and gloves with zippers and shit.
I get that. I said, okay. So hold up. You missing the point.
Yeah, okay.
I'm saying Drake is what Michael Jackson is to everything else. Drake is that in rap music.
No, the fuck he ain't.
Yes, he is. Yes, the fuck he is.
Who's nobody in rap bigger than Drake? Name a person.
Yeah,
who
bigger than Drake in rap?
I'm not a fan, so I don't know.
See, that's the point. Y'all talking about y'all speaking from y'all emotions. I don't even like him. Like
no, I'm not speaking from my emotions.
But I'm a realist, and Drake been making bangers for almost 20 years. Since what, 2009?
Okay, I say it like this. Okay, I know more Michael Jackson songs than I do Drake.
I do too, but I know I can put my
Drake shit by heart. You know a song Drake's
no,
right
now.
Okay,
but Ivory, you are old nigga. You're an unk nigga. You're not gonna know all the Drake songs anyway.
Right. I'm just saying. No. I'm just saying. If Drake was that, I would know his shit. Is what I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying. The cultural impact being that
motherfucking
Drake.
Right.
Okay, I got you.
Look, Michael Jackson is Michael Jackson.
Ray got one of them goddamn Billie Jean leather jackets in his motherfucking closet right now.
Andre do.
I know
Paradise do though.
And a glove, nigga. And we'll put that shit on right now. Shit.
Yeah, he still got it. Yeah.
I give Ray credit because we had this debate between Mike and Prince.
Yeah. And we was talking about you're right. He was the bigger star, and I broke it down. I just feel like when it comes to musicianship, I mean, Prince, he could do more than one thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
but that's beside the point. But we had that. But what I'm saying is,
you're right. Yeah, we did.
But the same can be applied here. Mike is Mike. Mike is that dude. But in the rap game, the guy that comes close to Michael Jackson, Ivy, is Drake. Who's bigger than Drake?
Well,
Jay-Z don't count.
He got more. All of them niggas, bro. He's got the most number one singles by a solo male artist ever.
Drake, that light skin, all of that, and I look back.
Top 5 male solo artists with the most number one songs: Drake 14, Michael Jackson 13, Stevie Wonder 10, Bruno Mars 10.
The plot thickens. What?
Now,
but that don't put Drake above Mike though.
I'll tell you this: out of all the people that she named, Drake is the only one I wouldn't go run to get a goddamn ticket to go watch.
You go
Bruno
see
Mars. Bruno Mars Bruno Mars is a fucking performer, bro. Stevie Wonder is a musical genius, nigga. And Michael Jackson is the king of motherfucking pop. Okay. Drake is putting out.
Drake is the new. He's the new king of pop. He put 3 albums out in this last release here, and they all won. He's number 1, 2, and 3.
Man,
on the charts.
Hey man, come
on. I'm not going to go see him. I mean, and I don't know his music. You dig what I'm saying?
You hate him.
Right.
No, I don't hate him. He's just I wouldn't put him up there, bro. I mean, shit. I don't. That's just
it's for, you're talking about. I think it's a cultural impact thing, because what Ivory is saying is that, okay, Drake is big, whatever, and all that type of thing. Pause. But
he ain't giving him nothing.
But he's not big. He isn't big enough to where there's a hit song. I mean, he has his songs, but there's not a song that he's made to impact a person like Ivory or his John. I mean, I know some of his songs, but I'm in the music, a little bit more though. You dig what I'm saying? But he's saying that it's no Billie Jean for him or whatever, or Thriller. You know what I'm saying?
Let Billie Jean come on the fucking radio. Right. Well, not right now because we got the podcast. Nigga, you cranking that shit up, nigga. You doing the leg kicks. You doing all that shit. Okay? Now, Drake, come on. Nigga, I doubt you cranking that shit up and doing whatever the fuck Drake do. Nigga, I doubt
So what Ivory is saying is to what you guys talk about is Drake don't evoke no emotion. He don't make you want to, nigga could be old as we is now. We listen to a Michael Jackson song and it sparks this thing in us where we just like, nigga start, nigga kick doing, like Ivory said, doing kicks and moonwalks and shit.
Okay, prime example. When Thriller came out, bro, for the most part, people knew where they was. You see what I'm saying? Oh man, I was at my grandma's house on the TV and shit. We was doing the Thriller thing, bro. Ain't nobody doing no shit like that.
I got one for you too. My 8-year-old grandson don't know who the fuck Drake is, but he knows exactly who Michael Jackson is. The way he run around here half-ass moonwalking and singing every fucking line and every verse, nigga. Mike, nigga, and Mike been dead since before this nigga was even born, nigga. So, nigga, what we talking about, nigga?
Right.
Nigga,
that's
I saw Ebony's son doing the shimmy, looking like a little wire hanger over dancing in the corner in the backyard when he's watching it on the big screen in the backyard. So Drake ain't moving no kids like that.
What was that song Drake did where he
white
said,
kids, maybe. Let's just call it that. They buying that shit.
He did where he said, and he was giving like,
what?
buying people shit. What was the
What's
name
that
of it?
again?
See, I don't even know the fuck.
You broke up.
Was it Kiki? Do you love me? Are you great?
No. The one where I can't. Was he in like Detroit? Huh?
Oh no! I thought you was talking about him and Chris Brown. No guidance.
No. The one where he was. He has a bunch of kids in his video, and he's giving like $1,000, to families and stuff like that. And then at the end, all the kids are in this video.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what song that is.
Okay, exactly. You don't even know the fucking name. I don't know the fucking name. You see what I'm saying? But that was a good song for him. You get what I'm saying? Which proves my fucking point. Shit.
You don't remember Kiki?
Look at Ray's fucking background. Michael Jackson. Look at him, man, with the little reverse thong in the front. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, look to the left where Michael Jackson got his hat down and the glove back and the leg bent.
Nigga,
bro,
what?
He had grown ass men crying, nigga. That just shot up niggas the night before, bro. Come on now. Shit. Michael Jackson. Nigga. Oh my God.
So the song you talking about is God's Plan. Thank you.
Exactly. Which is a great song. Great song.
Yeah.
I still don't know all the lyrics. Okay.
Don't know
but
the beat
an
or nothing.
absolute great song with a better message. Great. But
I'm with you, Ivory. I'm cheerleading you right now, nigga. I'm with you. Fuck with Mark.
And then I say this. What did Ebony say? Let me go back to what Ebony said. Ebony said top 5 males, solo artists. Okay, Drake got them motherfucking. What did she say? 14. He got 14 because everybody was putting out bullshit, and his shit was better than the bullshit. So that's how he
rap.
got. That's how he
The
got
mumble rap.
9 of them.
Yeah.
Shit.
It was all the
Michael
mumble
Jackson,
rapping. We gonna shoot a
God
nigga
damn
with the
it.
clip who got 19,000
So
bullets.
Drake ain't the king of pop right now.
I don't think so, bro.
So
like
who
I
is?
I
said,
think he is.
I
I think he is.
I would say
I don't. That doesn't make him better than Michael. I'm just saying he's the king of pop. That's what I mean. That's what I
all
put
I've
on
been
there.
saying. I ain't saying he's
I
better
mean,
than.
okay.
I say right now he matches.
Let me say this. Let me
Michael
say this.
Jackson.
Let me say this. Okay, let's leave Michael in the past. Let's leave Michael in the past for a minute. But if we really want to get technical about it, since we want to talk about, I know it's different music genres, so they say. But if that's the case, then only reason Chris Brown, they ain't saying Chris Brown is because they be trying to hate on this nigga fucking Shine, nigga. Chris Brown is way bigger than motherfucking Drake to me.
I agree.
To me.
I agree.
I mean, he's
No,
more
well, Chris Brown
talented.
Chris Brown gets the domestic violence thing thrown at him.
So he ain't. He
that's the
don't.
reason
He.
why.
That's what. Yeah. That's why his situation is like it
Yeah, that's
is.
the
But
only reason.
but Chris don't got the number ones though. That's the thing, and it's because of that cloud that hangs over his head now.
The
He's
same
definitely
cloud.
like you're talking about being an entertainer and being what they call that is the having the triple being a triple threat, being able to sing, can dance, you know, have a level of charisma, and as great as Drake is in this generation into his numbers, because really that's what we're talking about, what makes him great. He's not an interesting person. I wouldn't want to, like Irie said, I wouldn't want to go watch him. I'd want to go see Bruno Mars. I'd want to go see Usher. I'd want to go see, you know, anybody else on that list. I wouldn't necessarily want to go see Drake because that wouldn't be entertaining
But like
for
you
me.
said, what
you
me
know
and
what
you
I'm
was
saying?
talking, right? You said that the reason why this nigga is where he's at. Let's keep this in perspective too. When Michael Jackson was putting out albums and all that shit, nigga, it wasn't no motherfucking internet, nigga. It wasn't no streaming, nigga. It wasn't no downloading whole albums and shit, nigga. So if Mike would have had those type of opportunities to do that, he would have been, nigga.
Where would he have been? Right.
Ain't no
Wait a minute. Whoa. Hold up,
And
y'all.
don't
Hold
they
up,
be
y'all.
don't they
Wait a
be
minute.
changing the numbers and shit? Didn't people get caught making the numbers bigger than what they
They're
were?
talking about the bots and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But hold up,
Here
though.
we go.
We
Yes, sir.
forget that Michael Jackson, and he said this out of his own mouth. He's the only person on the planet in the history of humanity to have the whole world singing his songs.
Who was?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
You motherfucking right.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
He sell out. So before he died, I think before he died, he waited till like the last minute to put the tickets on sale, and the tickets was gone like that, bro. I mean,
yeah, Mike is the man, but I think Drake is kind of on this coattail, and before it's
but that's
all over,
only because niggas is the internet and the streaming and all that shit. If it wasn't for that, and all the internet shit that goes on, Drake wouldn't be shit.
No, Drake do make good music.
He wouldn't be what you saying he is. He would still, he would make his music or whatever. But I'm just saying, like,
but this is good music. That is the reason why we even. What I'm saying is, it's like I'm not a fan of the dude, but the numbers, and I see what's going down.
That's what I'm saying. The numbers wouldn't be what the numbers is if it wasn't for internet and streaming and all that.
No, it would be, because he would still be making those hits. The music, he do make good music, but it's also like fashionable to hate on the nigga because he light skinned and because he
bro.
Summer body.
Check this out.
You sound crazy, nigga. You must be tired. You need a nap, nigga.
No, y'all sound. Wait a minute. You sound crazy because you hating on the man talking about
I'm
he
not
would be
hating
nothing.
on him. I don't got
yes, you are. The dude make good music.
Right.
The reason we know this motherfucking having the conversation we're having is because he got 14 hit records. 14.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say to agree to a disagree, but I'm not gonna go see. Like I said, all them people that Ebony put up, I wouldn't go see him, bro. I wouldn't go see him. I wouldn't
So
be like,
the
"Ooh,
Beatles all-time record. So the all-time record holder is the Beatles, got 20 #1 hits. Mariah Carey has 19 #1 hits. Rihanna, Taylor Swift, and Drake have 14 #1 hits each.
And we all know all these people, they're household names in their
Not in my
own right.
household.
What?
Not in my household.
Yeah, but y'all keep talking about your own house like
Right,
talking about
like
the rest
that
of the world.
matters.
Yeah, we talking about the whole.
You don't listen to the
It's
shit
about 8 billion other motherfuckers is listening to the
in the
motherfuckers.
world.
YouTube
Yeah,
may
that's
not
the-
be
Y'all gonna leave
you know
Uncle
be
Mike
fans.
alone.
So how come Ray
y'all
don't
leave
have
Mike
a
alone?
Drake back screen, a screen back screen in the back? He got Michael.
What you mean?
What we
There
looking
is
at?
Drake. You're looking at it. That's Drake in the background.
Where
The
at?
Iceman album cover right behind
The
him. That
whole
backdrop,
picture, the whole picture is
the whole
Drake.
picture.
Oh,
So
I
when I
don't-
put
I-
the
now I see it.
yeah,
I see
that's
it way
Drake.
in the back. Yeah, in
But
the
he's
back.
the main character in the picture though. That's hold on, let me see it so you can kind of see it a little better. Let me see.
No, I seen his eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. See, that's how popular he is to me. I didn't even recognize
that part.
The back screen. You get what I'm saying? Shit, you put Michael Jackson's glove, nigga, you put the fingertip of his goddamn glove with a piece of glitter on. I know that's Michael.
You motherfucking right, nigga. You motherfucking right, nigga.
Shit.
So I think what we're seeing here in this whole debate thing is this. Ultimately, man, and this is undeniable. Michael is he's the culture. He has more of a cultural impact than Drake, and I don't think Drake will ever have that. But in terms of making hit records and making good music and meeting the mark at the numbers, he's been consistent, and that's undeniable.
Tell me what you think about this. And it's okay. Is Chris Brown in the same category as Drake, or is Chris Brown?
What do you mean? Chris Brown is R&B, but Drake is considered. He put out 3 different albums: a hip hop, R&B, and a
no. What I'm saying is Drake considered? Drake is considered hip hop, right? Is he a rapper? Is he hip hop?
Rapper, hip hop. Yeah, I would say that and R&B because he does both.
So is he? What I'm saying is he's like 50-50 then.
Yeah, he can do whatever. He can do an R&B show. He can do a rap show.
Okay, and then Chris Brown is, would you say,
R&B?
Is he more R&B? Okay.
And Chris Brown don't have 14 hit records.
Right, and I'm glad you said that. I think I believe that if that shit hadn't happened with Rihanna, I think Chris Brown would have been the closest motherfucker to Michael
Jackson.
Right, Ben, and I'm gonna add on to that because Chris Brown, when he was a kid, that's when we fell in love with him. When he came out with Yo. Yeah. And we just seeing and watching him dance and shit and all the stuff that he was doing as a kid. I was like, oh yeah, he's it. And so he had that same kind of trajectory similar to Michael Jackson, being a kid star and having a hit as a kid. And he stepped over and he did a whole pop album, an entire pop album, the shit that you hear, the Britney Spears, that style of music or whatever, pop music, a straight pop album, and it did well. He was on his way, and they went to that award show, and then everything went left, and then he had to fight to get his career back. Went to jail and all that shit, and so he was never really able to get that clean clean cut image thing, because he had that cloud hanging over his head. But I agree. I think that. Yeah, he about that life. So if he hadn't never had that happen to him, I can agree. I think that he would definitely have at least 8 number ones. You know what I mean?
He's a great performer. I want to see him. I seen Usher perform, and
I've seen Chris Brown.
Yeah, I want to see him while he's still crisp and all that. Usher I mean, he was a little older when we went to see him, but he still was moving and shit. But
I seen him when he was young.
Yeah, but that's the type of shit. Like I seen Beyonce. Shit, I pay $600 a ticket to go to get closer to where we were, and we was close. Great performer, but yeah, bro. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, Drake is cool. I mean, he got bots to increase his numbers. Cool. I mean, asterisks.
He got 14 #1 hits
with asterisks.
Yeah. Why you say asterisk though?
When couldn't bots have been used to manipulate those numbers or no?
Oh no, they man, no, he didn't because he went to court. He was suing them because he was exposing the whole shit. That's why he was going to court when he was suing UMG
because they used it for their stuff,
right? Because he's a part of UMG too. So during the beef, him and Drake or Kendrick Lamar, what he was saying is, and you could be correct on this, but he was exposing the fact that they were allowing bots to bot the Kendrick Lamar song, to try to go against him in that whole battle.
Gotcha.
And not only and also that, and so to me, when he was bringing that up in court, I'm like, so when we look at your numbers, and you've always been touted as being the guy who had the most streams and #1 records, as we talk about, right? And all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, you're exposing the whole game, but were you a beneficiary is what my point is, it's like you're exposing. Yeah, so
absolutely,
I mean, so there you go. I guess I'm answering my own question. That would be an asterisk. So that's where so that makes sense.
Yeah, like, come on, man. It was all good until it wasn't, right? That's just like when these bitches, these bitches was mad at R. Kelly and he's mad at motherfucking Diddy and all this shit. It was all good, bitch, when it was good, but then when shit get to hitting the fan, now it ain't good no more. It was all good when you could get high on whenever you wanted to and have the money you want, go shopping, buying bags, Birkin bags, all that shit. It was good until it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And now that you ain't, the shit is looking. Now you want to play the victim. Fuck out of here. Man, listen. I don't know. Maybe I'm just on my bullshit today. I don't know. But
you took your medicine?
I don't never take it. I'm always off the rocker. Yeah, fuck that medicine. I ain't taking shit. Nigga, I'm gonna just stay bipolar with all the people that live inside of me, nigga. What?
Okay.
You want to meet them niggas?
No.
Okay. I'm just asking. You want to bring shit up, nigga. I thought you might want to reintroduce a couple of them. They there.
They there. Yeah. Who we talking to
heard
now?
You looking for me, bitch. Here I go. What, nigga? What? Yeah, shit. But no, for real though. Like, I just feel like it was all good until it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And then when he got to looking bad, and then he want to bring out some shit, nigga, that you was benefiting off of, and now it's a problem. Fuck out of here. But
so Kevin Hart been taking a lot of fucking heat for his roast. They calling him the new Sammy Davis Jr.
People are emotional.
Yeah, I think
what they saying? I saw it with Cat Williams roasting.
Well, no, there was about the roast and the some of the jokes that were said by a few of the comedians that were highly offensive.
By the lighter hue.
And by the white people, and so people are offended by some of the stuff that they were saying, and then they blame Kevin, because it was his roast, and they felt like he should have stood up and protected black women because Underwood, the one bro, they these niggas is wild, bro. They're looking for any reason to be offended. But I mean, the jokes were, it was a roast, but at the same time, the jokes were, but if you listen to roast, you know what I'm saying?
Stop. Oh, hold up, bro. I'm not going to let that, because look, okay, so if we can't.
You're a comedian, so talk about it. Talk about it.
If you can't make fun of stuff, laugh, and everything got to be taken so seriously, man, we in trouble. we're because I saw when Cat Williams roasted it, and it's like, okay, he could have easily been really offended by some of the stuff that, well, a lot of what Cat was saying, but he kind of took that on the chin, like, man, this is comedy, fuck it. But yet these other people got to sit here and, well, you're not protecting black women. Well, you let the white people, man, get the fuck
Cheryl
up out
can
of here
protect
with
her
all of that
motherfucking
shit.
self. Shit.
Man, this shit is ridiculous. Like, you can't, that's what comedy is. And sorry, that's kind of what black comedy is. We make fun of each other. We laugh. Sometimes we laugh at stuff that shouldn't be laughed at, but that's what we do.
How many of y'all done laughed at something at the funeral?
See?
I know I have. I know I done laughed at some people in the funeral. I done laughed at people in the sanctuary at the church in the middle of service of the church house and on a Sunday. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Nobody's exempt. Nigga, you'll get this work, I'll laugh at you. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you.
Motherfuckers gonna laugh. I mean,
don't give me no ammunition to where I got an opportunity to laugh.
All right, so just for example, some of the jokes that were said. So in one of the jokes that they're tripping about or whatever, so the guy had made a reference to George Floyd, and he was saying something or other that he's proud, he's down in hell looking up to you or something like that. He's laughing so hard he can't breathe or something.
Yeah.
And then so Underwood, her husband, the black comedian lady or whatever, her husband had committed suicide. So they were talking about that and mentioned something about a bridge and something, and the Golden State Red Warriors logo, some shit. It was crazy, but it was just like, I was like, oh, I mean, it is not, a roast isn't for the faint of heart. You know what I'm saying? If this ain't your cup of tea, you need to stay away at all costs, because you're going to be offended at a roast. But yeah, so a lot of people, Dr. Umar was talking about it, giving their pieces on it and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's what happened after he was on the Breakfast Club, and they was grilling him a little bit about the situation, and people were saying that he was saying exactly what you were saying, Mark, and people were still trying to drag him because he didn't get on there and really like kowtow and apologize, kind of thing.
Well, he didn't write the motherfucking jokes. Why he gotta apologize for?
So here's the thing too, though. So all of those jokes, they know what the joke's gonna be before they even do the roast.
Yeah, Cheryl knew. Everybody knew.
Right, and if anybody had any objections to any of that stuff, I'm sure they could have got that removed, because like Ivory, you seen it, right? And they didn't touch on They didn't touch on Tiffany Haddish, where I felt like she was free game.
I think that
they should.
I think that the producers of the show probably made it to where, don't say nothing about her, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then same with Regina Hall. Did nobody say shit about Regina? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I think, because me and you talked about this quite extensively. I think some of the stuff was inappropriate, in my opinion. Some of that shit wasn't funny to me, And I say that to say this: the way Rock did his, I think that was perfect. That was perfect. Some of that other shit, like, you so short, you'll be hanging from a bonsai tree. Like, bro, that wasn't funny. I didn't find it funny.
Mm-hmm.
There was just some stuff that I didn't think that was appropriate. I mean that, but like I said,
that's interesting. Like, I know I got you, but to what I say is this: it's like, so when we get to a point to where, what's appropriate in comedy, and so now we're policing comedy at this point in terms of what we want comics to say and what we don't, because it's all, you know, it started like when comics got canceled for talking about LGBTQ shit. If you can't talk shit about black people no more, black people, you know, I mean, this, like Mark was saying, this is a part of our comedy, you know, I mean, what we do. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just kind of, it's a weird space, because some of the most shocking things I've ever heard was because of a comedian, you know.
Clearly.
You ain't gonna get that no more.
Like Eddie Murphy when he said he went and got him Eddie Murphy said he went and got him a bone bitch, a plate lip bone bitch from Africa to be his wife. Lillian cannot go outside. All that shit.
Goony goo goo, nigga.
Goony goo goo. And keeping the bitch trapped in the house, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Locked in the closet. Nigga, what the fuck? So now we sensitive? Okay. Was a Richard Pryor tell Bill to have a coconut smile and shut the fuck up? Okay, so many things that we way down the job. I mean, there's so many comedians, baby, key, all this shit. Now all of a sudden we sensitive.
Well, we shouldn't say that, because you know it's a lot of hurt people that are still got trauma. Man, shut the fuck, man. I'm sick of, man. And then, but yet we got children in the street taking over, tearing up shit.
Well, you gotta remember, majority of them babies that was born around the time that my son was born, and some before and after, they all probably addicted to fucking cocaine. Just saying.
Well,
all them motherfuckers is
crack babies
wrong with them. Yep, powder babies, crack babies, liquor babies, you know, fetal alcohol syndrome babies, missing a few genes and shit, you know, it got some extra ones. So, you know, you figure it out. Whatever floats your boat. The early lunch crew, nigga. The early fucking lunch crew. They're out here.
So here's a question. So would any of you all be a part of a roast?
Yeah, of course.
Because I'm gonna talk my shit.
I'm gonna talk. Man, and a motherfucker can roast me. The shit is funny. It's entertainment. Man, I'm not that sensitive.
Right, if you go back and listen, come on, Ray, the 10 and a quarter, nigga. Me and Nate used to go at it.
Right. Well, hold on. But here's the thing, though. One of the things, me and Irie, when we was talking about this, is like, it's one thing, like when you have, like, so the people that they had at the roast, you didn't have comedians, you know. So you got The Rock, you know, you got people who are well trained actors and shit like that. You had a couple of comedians on there, and then you had actors, you know, and they're not really roast types.
Somebody wrote a roast though. They got professional writers.
They had to read
write their shit.
Right, but I'm saying
the basketball player name that was on there, Draymond.
Draymond Green was on there.
I love that they made fun of that nigga name. I was so happy that they made fun of that nigga name. That's the stupidest name ever, nigga. Oh, that nigga didn't know who it was, Dre or Demond,
Ray or Mond or some shit like that.
That shit was excellent. Yes, that shit was amazing.
Oh man.
So you're not a big fan of Draymond Green, I take it?
I don't even know who the fuck he is. Don't care. He don't make me no difference. I just
thought that shit really genuinely don't know who that is and just cracking on that nigga's
name. Who is he? He don't mean nothing to me, nigga.
Draymond Green is a 4-time NBA champion.
Listen, goddamn it, I was just trying to figure out.
No, I'm just saying he don't. I don't. I mean, I know he played basketball and all that shit and everything like that. And I've heard that he been in some fights on the court, do some underhand shit on the court. But so fucking what?
Yeah. That's him.
I would not be on the roast. And here's the thing too. So, and this is going back to the Kevin Hart roast, right? Some of them people that were up there shouldn't have been up there, bro. Lizzo shouldn't have been up there. Tiana Taylor shouldn't have been up there. Okay, the one Mexican dude.
Wait a minute, Tiana Taylor, the porn star?
No. The actress,
Taylor, the singer.
Singer
actress.
Yeah. So the one that was reading the long list, her. They should have had Jenny Garoppolo. I think that's her name.
Yeah,
and then the other lady that was on the Tom Brady roast. I I can't remember her name. They should have had them two fill that spot. And I just think you should have, if you're going to do a roast, you should have people that write their own shit, that got their own shit about you. You see what I'm saying? And it's and I like the way Rock had his shit because that's his friend. And the shit was funny. He was roasting him. That shit was funny. That other shit, I mean, call it dark, whatever you want. Like the shit he was saying, the dude was saying about Cheryl Underwood's husband committing suicide, whatever the case may be, whether he got permission from her to talk about it or not, I didn't like it. That wasn't funny to me. But that's just me. I would never, I would never go that far with my friends, right? I hear what you're saying, but I'm just saying me. I didn't think shit was that funny. Okay. And then I seen the interview with Mojo Brooks because he was out there in the audience. And he was like, yeah, some of that shit he didn't find was funny either. You see what I'm saying? That it was kind of, kind of low. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them people were saying that shit that to get paid. Because don't forget, on the prompter, they was like, man, I ain't saying that. Nah, I ain't saying that. And then Kevin Hart, man, get paid. Go ahead. Nah, read that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That take away from the whole thing. You already know, you the comedian, the white comedian, you already know that. Not, man, should I say that shit? You already know the shit fucked up. But the writers or whatever, whoever's behind the scene, let's write that shit in there. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they was doing shit for the money. Yes, for the money, but you was really selling out for the money with some of that shit that was being said. That's just I would never do that to my friends, right?
Oh, Ivory, you so sweet.
No, I'm just saying, if you was my enemy, yeah, I'm coming out there guns blazing. I'm talking about all kind of shit. But if you my partner, I'm gonna roast you like the way Rock did.
I used to roast you and Nate on a regular every day, nigga.
That's fine. That's fine.
He's not talking about. He's talking about the subject matter.
I know. I'm just
yeah, I would never do no shit like that, bro. That in my opinion, that wasn't funny. I was like, oh yeah, that wasn't cool.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, Ray, would you do the roast? Because Mark said he wouldn't care. Would you let them comedians roast your ass?
I will let them roast him, but I'm like, I mean, like there's certain shit that I wouldn't allow to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? If it was like that, yeah. I mean, there's certain things that I wouldn't be cool with. You know what I mean? But yeah, I would be cool with a roast. You know what I mean? I mean, it could be. I mean, you could talk shit, embarrassing things, and that kind of shit. I wouldn't give a fuck about. But when it gets to a certain personal level, I see what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I wouldn't want nobody doing that because I know how I am. I'll get mad about it. And
exactly, nigga. That's what I'm saying. Some shit is funny.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying.
Get to the point and say that.
Yeah, Ray. Some shit is funny, and some shit ain't funny, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit, like,
I'm just keeping it a buck. I just know that I'm going to be. I'm going to be offended about if you say, "Sir, you talk about my grandmother, my dead grandmother, or some shit, or something that's close to being." Nigga, get the and
something that'll make you uneasy.
Russian nigga.
Exactly.
Yeah. You can't talk about my grandmama, grandfather, no shit like
and
that.
You gotta
nigga,
sit there with a smile on your face, nigga.
Yeah,
it's live.
We ain't doing
like.
I'm gonna say in the pre-production meeting, just so this shit could be smooth. Don't talk about my mama, my grandmama, and none of my aunties, any people that died in my family. That's off the table, nigga. Everything else.
I mean, even in the what they call it, when they getting it all together, you gonna already have that. Hey, look, these are the situations you got to stay away from. If you go here, I'm gonna rush the stage.
It's gonna be some potential violence. You were saying
potential violence.
Shit. But yeah, no, it's like that's how I feel about it. So, but I hear you. But like in Cheryl's situation, if she didn't want that, if that wasn't cool because they asked her, and she went with it, you know what I'm saying? And so, Dr. Umar said if he could talk to her, he's gonna tell her, "Don't you ever let them up." Like, how you gonna tell this woman how to get her money?
Or how to feel about a situation. See,
yeah,
again,
she might
this
be
is
like,
another
"Fuck
one
that
of,
nigga."
yeah, but this is another one of them kind of situations we in this parallel black community culture, because on the one hand we can run around, kill each other, and do the most ratchetest shit, but then at the same time we get offended by somebody talking shit on a roast. Oh,
Yeah,
and he should apologize, or he should, man, go sit y'all ass down. What is the state of the black culture again? Fuck out of here with all that petty
So,
ass
Ivory? Do you think that Kevin Hart should apologize for how the roast turned out and how people are being offended by the roast?
Kevin Hart should. Here's my thing: Kevin Hart isn't responsible for anything. The only way Kevin Hart is responsible is if he wrote that shit. You see what I'm saying? He was there.
But it was his roast. He employs those people, and at the he said it on the when he was on the radio being interviewed, and they was talking to him about it, you know. And before, you know, he got to see what the jokes were going to be before they produced the show. It wasn't like surprise, here it is. You didn't go to see.
Surprise, nigga.
He should. Yeah, the only thing that I seen that was directed towards him that I seen was the hanging from the bonsai tree and the I mean, even the period at the end, I mean, that was cool, but I didn't take offense to that. I took offense to the shit that was said to Cheryl and to the motherfucking hanging from the little bonsai tree. But I don't think he didn't write that shit. He just like, okay, nah, that don't bother me. No, that don't bother me. If his skin is thicker, that'd be like Mark. Mark is like, nah, that don't bother me. No, that don't bother me. Ray, you like, that bothers me and that bothers me. You see what I'm saying? Me, all that shit bother me, so I ain't gonna participate in this shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He like, go. I can't control, you know. Go. You see what I'm saying? He like, go ahead. That ain't his fault that he didn't write that shit.
He didn't have to write it. He greenlighted. He's the boss, the executive producer. So
it don't bother him.
Right. So right, but my thing is for the other participants who may have been offended, because I ain't hearing them talking. Is mostly the Discord right now.
No,
you
they
know,
wanted the money. They were uncomfortable. Remember, Cheryl Underwood even was like, you know, she paused. The host, whatever his name, he paused. And I want to say Draymond Green paused. You see what I'm saying?
But that happens in every roast. Every roast. There's jokes like that.
What? No. Where they don't want to read the prompter and the person tells them
where they get up there and no, what I'm saying is like where they get up there and they'll see what they're about to read or whatever, and they be uncomfortable. That happens all the time in a roast.
No. I'm talking about where they skip the shit. See, I've only seen a couple roasts, but I've never seen a lot of them like 100%. You know, I've seen like the Emmett Smith, the you know, Snoop and I can't remember the lady's name, the white lady that went to jail, you know, for trading and this and that. Martha Stewart. But what I'm saying though, Ray, is it's a different if I say, all right, Ray, you clear, yeah, cool, and then you get up there and the prompter is going and you like, nah, I ain't saying that, or I'm skipping that, and I'm like, no, Ray, get your money, say that. You see what I'm saying? They was doing that. You know what I'm saying? Pausing is one thing, but skipping over the motherfucker and being like, you know,
Well,
you
like I said, I
go
seen
ahead.
behind the scenes when they create these things, and like I seen people go off and flip out in the pre-shows when they're sitting at the table doing the reading before they actually do the
Yeah.
actual roast and shit. So they go through a whole thing when they do this thing. It's not like, you know, they get up there
There was an
and they're not
actor too, so
prepared.
she
You
got
know,
her big strong face ass up there and was
it's
acting all surprised. She knew exactly what the
it's
fuck they
it's
was gonna say.
it's you know, it's all a show. You know what I'm saying?
So
It's a
why
show,
do they
man.
do
It's
that?
meant to shock people. It's
Why?
meant to shock
Okay.
people. They do. Go ahead.
Why do they do that? Why they do a rehearsal? I mean, why they do a rehearsal with you there? You should be able to say, I think if it's gonna be 100% roast, one, everything should be on the table.
It's a. I mean, but
Next
see,
time, next
the thing
thing I
is,
would say,
when you're doing a television production, a lot goes into it. You know, they have to be prepared for certain things, and the shit's live and all of that kind of thing. So they have to do dry runs and shit like that. No, they don't just go up there and then boom, nobody. You know, we're just gonna go off the rip because it's not gonna work. You know, so it
why is
has to
Kevin
be
Hart?
coordinated.
Why is he a part? He should be able to say, just like you, hey, like Mark, everything's good, green light. Okay, Mark, going about your day. Ray, you, these particular people, you know, and things are off. Everything else, get busy. You see what I'm saying? It should be shock value for you. You see what I'm saying? Like I didn't know that they all sat at the table. You know what I'm saying? And you know, yeah, I like that. You know, no, motherfucker, you say what's cool, you say what's not cool, and get your ass out. And then you guys all rehearse your shit, or you know, some of your shit. You know what I mean? So it's shock value for everybody. You get what I'm saying? Or you're saying
Mm-hmm.
because it's live, it's not done that way. You see what I mean?
It's like I said, you prep for this. I mean, it's a live production. It's a production. He's an
I think
executive
if you a
producer,
comic,
so
go
it's
from
a
the
lot of
dome.
planning. There's a lot of planning that goes into that, and you're dealing with a lot of individuals at one time. TV doesn't run
Yeah.
like that. It's just not how it works. I hear you. I mean, like I said, that's what a roast is. It's comedy. It's not for the faint of heart. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure that there was people that heard that shit and they was like, they tuned off after they heard shit that, I mean, some of the jokes that they didn't like, which
Well,
is
that's
what
all
they
you gotta
should
do
do.
is tune off. Shit.
Yeah. Because like I said, it's always going. I think it's the platform it was held on, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you know, it's on Netflix, and so you got more people to see how roast in real time. You know, they was on these obscure networks and shit on cables, the Comedy Channel and stuff like that, and now you have Netflix, and it's readily available to you, and people who don't get to see roast, you know, or haven't really got to see them, finally get to look at one and be like, damn, oh, this is what they do, you
Right.
know. But yeah. But I can't wait to see what the next roast gonna be and who gonna be involved with that. But they definitely got a lot of hits about this one. Let me see how many views did they get for that roast, because
Mojo
I'm
said
sure.
he ain't. They asked him. He said, "Nah." He He said Kevin Hart said, "Man, you next." He was like, no, absolutely not."
Oh, there it is.
And I think your friends should be up there roasting you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your friends should be up
Yeah,
there
it got
roasting you.
13.5 million views, nigga, in the first week. Impressive. So I mean, people was offended, but 13.5 million motherfuckers watched that shit. So and that's
I
very
watched
good.
it.
So yeah, that's the viewership. It's nearly identical to the performer's massive 2024 roast of Tom Brady, and that was 13.8 million views. So his roasts are a hit on Netflix. Oh, okay, all right. They say loud and hilarious. Many fans on Rotten Tomatoes praise the special as a chaotic, raw, and highly nostalgic style roast, with some declaring it one of the funniest in recent years. Uncomfortable moments, viewers across social media platforms like Reddit and podcasts found specific sets, particularly host Shane Gillis jokes about his own wife, to be awkwardly intense and difficult to watch. Um, the no shame factor. Critics noted that while Hart took the jokes well, his constant stage presence and lack of squirming made the dynamic feel slightly less satisfying than the highly reactive Tom Brady roast. Overproduction. So what I talked about is production, and you talked about they should be more organic. So it says it here. Overproduction concerns. Some reviewers and longtime comedian fans feel that the high-profile next roast lack the organic, grittier feel of traditional comedy central roasts, leaning too heavily into pre-production scripted award show formats. You see,
But how you
Hart
gonna
himself
do
has.
that? How you gonna do that if like you said, if it's live, you know what I'm saying? I think I think that if you I think that this is where I think the seasoned comedians that do roast, like I said, that Jenny Garoppolo, and then that other chick, and then the other ones that are, they can get it with the Jamie Foxx, bro. That's what they do, bro. They can get up there and do the dozens on your ass and just write a sheet of paper and put high school, football, basketball, this, that, and light your ass up just with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that, like I said, that's just me, bro.
Oh. Say it with your asshole.
Wow, that's how you feel?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there with Mark. What he got going on?
I just said a few things with my asshole. That's all.
Brush your teeth.
Not necessary.
You do.
For some little kids with things.
You like you fresh off a boat from somewhere.
Oh, Kevin Hart said he didn't see any jokes.
He said he didn't.
He said he didn't.
He did not.
That's what he said.
Nope.
Oh, okay. So then he didn't approve the jokes then, or he did. He approved some of the topics basically, but wasn't participating in the choreography of the jokes basically.
You said what? Well, they saying that he was, but like what I just read, and then he's saying here that no, that's not what happened. He said comedians do what comedians do. They have their own, their own stuff. But they're saying it's been choreographed and it wasn't organic. So you I mean, to me it seems like it probably was more choreographed than they're letting on to, but that's just me.
Right.
Do you believe that he didn't see it beforehand?
I think he knew some things. I think he knew some stuff. Yeah. I do, but whatever. He said he didn't. I mean, shout out to him though. It was successful though. I mean, you know, I guess this is good press to have for him, and
Yeah, he
shout out to him,
got how
man.
many millions? How many views they got now?
13.5 million in the first week.
In the first,
Tom
hey,
Brady's was 13. His Tom Brady one was 13.5 or 13.8, and he was 13.5. Yeah. So they've been successful. So I'm pretty sure that the next one is coming. Yeah, the next one is coming. But the one thing I love about it is this, and yeah, some of this stuff is cringy as it is, but that's the comedy we came up on before they started fucking it off with this whole mentality of, you know, being
cancel
offensive about
culture.
everything the comics do. Yeah, the cancel culture. And that's the thing, we didn't really, I mean, if people, I mean, not to say people weren't offended, people have been offended by all kinds of fucking jokes, or people talking shit about people in the crowds and how they look and their insecurities and shit like that. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to hear comedians do that shit, and then, or the certain type of jokes that comedians were making about fucking crippled people with special needs. We watched all the jokes with the one dude's little tink tink and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that hurts some people that got family members that struggle with, you know what I mean? And then, like, when we talk, we have jokes like that. You know what I'm saying? We hear it and we what? We laugh. Look, Ivy, you laughed at people talking about retarded people. I know you have at jokes like that. You know what I'm saying? I know you have.
People with disabilities want to be treated fairly. I think one of the comments said,
what the
so
yeah. Alisa
Laughing
Dick said, in my family, we don't treat the special folk, the people with handicaps in our family no different.
Yeah.
We ain't helping
Talk
you. We
about
ain't
that motherfucking ass too.
Hell yeah. I know I treat my special needs folk. I treat my special needs folk just like I treat everybody else. You can get the same work everybody else get. Shit.
Man, that's cold.
That's real shit.
Everybody get that work.
Yeah, you ain't exempt, nigga. Shit, I don't care if you ain't got but two toes and one tooth. Fuck that. What you mean? We talking about them two toes and that one tooth. Yeah. Yeah, we talking about that.
Hey, so Mark.
Mm-hmm.
You know who Dr. Cheyenne Bryan is?
No, who's that?
Have you been keeping up on her?
Yeah.
Or the stories about Cheyenne Bryan? Dr. Cheyenne Bryan, she claims to be a doctor.
So I'm gonna say it like this. I know you're talking about.
She don't have her credentials, and so they was asking her, well, where's your credentials at or whatever, but she went back to the university and she said she couldn't get it was closed.
Dude, look, she did the same thing. Well, remember I told you why I don't like Rick Ross? Remember what I told you? If that nigga would have just came out and said, yeah, man, I was a correctional officer, so next. But no, he got to put all of this defense behind it. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
What happened?
I said, just like with Rick Ross, I was saying Rick Ross should have just came out and said he was a correctional officer. Dr. Bryant or whatever. I mean, she's fine. She already got everybody's attention. Just say, oh yeah, let me, that was my stage name or some shit, whatever. And everybody would have went on. Nobody would have cared. She still would have been on the podcast talking the same. Now she's probably finna get canceled.
Yeah,
because the more she digs in and try to
a little bit.
Yeah, it's like, girl, you can't just run around here saying that shit. Not and doing therapy sessions without a license, you can get sued now. But her pretty privilege is gonna get her canceled. That because that's what it is. She went into it kind of knowing and thinking the pretty privilege would bail her out, but her hunkering down, lying, and then getting caught in the lies is making people want to cancel it and making folks turn on her. But I still give it to her.
We're here to this article.
Cheyenne Bryant speaks out following backlash over her credentials, says she's earned doctor title. Bryant says her impact outweighs the need for academic proof or professional licensure. There have been ongoing conversations about the importance of credentials and being able to verify them due to Cheyenne Bryant. Well known online, she self-identifies as a doctor and has questioned the necessity of licensing, which she says is really only needed so you can bill insurance. These comments have understandably concerned and angered many people, professional therapists in particular, but Bryant is adamant that she doesn't need to verify her credentials. She recently responded to the viral backlash she's receiving during an interview with Fox 5's Marissa Mitchell. When asked by Mitchell why she won't provide the proof of her degree to silence the chatter, Bryant dug her heels in the ground about her stance. I have multiple degrees, and my thing is that my proof isn't something that I have to prove to individuals. My proof is already within my credentials, my degrees, and also more than just my titles. It's in how effective I've been, she said, adding that her live sessions with celebrities like Nick Cannon and Shannon Sharpe prove her work is impactful. Bryant also had a viral moment during her 2024 interview with Cam Newton, where she challenged him about having multiple kids with different women. She continued, "They deemed it as my work being effective. I am effective at what I do. I'm educated and I'm successful in my lane. I created my own lane. And so a lot of times when people see that you created something that maybe they couldn't, admiration turns into envy, and you've got to be okay with that." People have been raising an eyebrow about Bryant's credentials recently, but the conversation hit a fever pitch when she appeared on Joe Budden's podcast and said she doesn't have a therapy license and doesn't want to be bound by the ethical and regulatory standards licensure requires. In response to the uproar caused, especially by licensed mental health professionals, Bryant then declared she was a psychology expert and life coach versus a therapist. Social media questioned whether she was a legitimate doctor and began searching online for her thesis. That's when Bryant shared on The Breakfast Club that Argosy University, where she pursued her doctorate degree in counseling psychology, lost its accreditation in 2019 and closed permanently. Consequently, Bryant claims she's unable to access her records to prove she earned her doctorate. Despite the outrage, Bryant has no plans on dropping her doctor title anytime soon. "I've earned the title," she said to Mitchell. "I have multiple degrees and I'm not going to prove anything to anybody."
Well, there you have it. She ain't proving nothing to nobody, nigga.
Fuck you. And they burning her platform as we speak.
I know it. I know it.
Everybody is on her
girl,
head.
what's wrong with you?
Yeah, like really? You finna really okay? You finna see what the internet does. They built your ass up and they will tear your ass down faster than a motherfucker. Excuse my French, but that's what's happening to her.
Yeah, that's a tough one, to be sitting out there calling yourself a doctor. She could have just went ahead and just been doing the same thing she's been doing and just calling herself
a life coach.
Life coach. Yeah. Shit.
We wouldn't even be, well, I guess I was gonna say if she was a life coach, this situation wouldn't even be here because they're,
we wouldn't be talking about it. We'd be all right. But she is fine though. I seen a picture of her when she was dancing on the boat. I said, "Ooh, yeah, she bad." But and then her and the one dude that used to be on MTV, the black dude with the hair that said that the one ICE agent, it was okay for the white people to call him a nigger.
Whatever. What about him?
Yeah. So anyway, Torre is his name, and so he was on the show. They pulled up some old video of him, her, and there's a panel kind of like what we got right now here, and they were talking, and her and him got into it when he was trying to close the show out, and she said the nigga was feminine and he was soft, and she was talking shit, and she was like, "Don't talk to me like that," and I was just like, I'm like, okay, bitch. you're not like you're gonna do anything. You can't. You're not gonna beat me up. But because he's a soft-spoken type of person, he's not a overly masculine guy. I mean, gay. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily consider it. I don't think he's gay. I never thought that. I just thought that he was a fucking idiot to me when he said what he said on the other situation. But nonetheless, they got into it, and she was talking so much shit. And I was just like, oh yeah, I couldn't stand her. She one of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All
She
that
looked
shit.
good.
I'm like, bitch.
She the type I would go out on I get the date with her and be, a little simpish. But after about the salad, hey, I'll be back. I'm going to the bathroom.
She was sitting there all alone.
Yeah, buddy. No, man. In the 20s, you'd have played around and hung around because the nanny looked good.
Trying to get that.
Yeah,
you
but now,
definitely stand trying to do that.
No, not today. You young, baby girl. You too confrontational. I'm out of here.
Yeah,
Get away
way too
from me.
confrontational. Oh yeah. But like I said though, but she gonna get a pass, and they gonna they ain't gonna trip on her too hard, bro.
You think so?
I think she gonna get canceled because she hard headed. Look at her forehead. I mean, she gonna hunker down and keep on, saying that shit, and everybody like look what happened to what was her name? Sandra G, not Kendra G, but the other crazy bitch. She ain't on the internet no more. Was talking all of that same kind of crazy shit.
Who Kendra G?
Not Kendra G.
You talking about God damn it! I just watched Tasha K.
No, not even Tasha K.
Because Tasha K still getting paper, nigga.
No, I'm not talking about Tasha K. I'm talking about it was the other extremely feminist black chick. She was popping during the pandemic, and she finally fell off last year. She ain't even not Sandra
She wasn't
G.
that popular. I can't remember.
Yeah, as soon as I say her name, you gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I remember her," and you gonna
I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Her name is what is her name, man? Because she was talking about didn't she mention something about dating a garbage truck driver or something, and that women,
no,
not
she's
a good looking lady.
I know you're talking about there, but not her either.
Okay.
This sister, she was popping hard with the feminism shit during the pandemic, and as shit opened back up, she just started to slowly, and then finally last year she finally fell off. She ain't even. I want to say Sandra G or not Kendra G, but it's a G. It's something G. And she and as soon as we say her name, though, you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I remember that crazy bitch." But the same thing that happened to her finna happen to Dr.
Yeah. I'm looking right now. I'm gonna see. Let me see.
Shit, just put feminist black feminist black influencer with G in her name.
I will. Hold on. Let me get this off.
Yeah, let me just ask.
I am. I'm gonna take this off because it's making it move funky. Let's see. Hold up.
Hey, Aura, who was the feminist black influencer with the last name G on YouTube? Cynthia G.
Yeah, that's her. Cynthia G's been posting for years.
It's Cynthia G. Oh, he didn't left.
Who, right?
I didn't mean to. He probably hear you anyway, so he'll chime back in at some point.
Cynthia, brother. Y'all don't know who that woman is? Y'all don't know? Haven't heard of her?
I don't be watching influencers. I'll be watching shows.
Oh, you ain't missed nothing. She was woofing all that feminism shit, but like on 100, and you swore she was, man, and then basically she finally fell off and she ain't even on YouTube no more.
Hey, I remember that one time I was looking on the thing and they had the little bug, little kitty car, the little Volkswagen Bug I sent you the pictures of and all that. Remember that? Now that's the same one is on sale on Marketplace still for $15.
Oh yeah. No, I do.
Right now for $15. It was $50. Now it's $15.
Why don't you buy it?
No,
it was Cynthia G. Did you hear me?
Cynthia G. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. You don't remember her?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah. She was off the chain. I hate this. Yeah, my daughter got that's who my daughter was listening to. That crazy,
yeah, Cynthia.
That crazy
God.
MF right. Yeah, right. See, you remember. And look, that's why you ain't really, because she off now. I mean, ain't nobody following that BS no more.
Hold on, so I'm finna play something real quick for us. We're gonna end the show and we're gonna talk about this, and then we can just a last conversation. But this is for you, Mark.
Proudly their women and proudly fawn over them. Black men pedestalize women who present the least black as possible or who aren't even black at all. Black men demands that you, black women, be down for your people. You support the black man, to not leave the black man behind just because you got an education or got a good job and made it on your own. For them to do that very thing to you. All that rioting and dying you did for them to ultimately reject you anyway. It's okay to admit that you feel betrayed. It's the truth. The revolution was televised and you were kicked out of the frame. But I want you to understand that this public disrespect of black women, this smudging out of dark-skinned, unambiguously black women and girls by our own men is centuries old. And it may not have started with your permission, but it continues with your consent. It was black women's unwavering support for these men that built their careers, that made them rich. And year after year, they did projects that showed you that you are not the prize. You are the mule that gets them there. But you supported those projects anyway. It would be unfair for me to lay all of this at the feet of black women, especially for those of you who naively believe that uplifting black men means uplifting the black community, that a win for black men is a win for us all. The truth is that the more likely a black man is to succeed, the less likely he is to uplift the black woman to be beside him.
When you get on, you ask for a white girl.
And when black men enter positions of power, their first target tends to be you. It's a hard pill to swallow when you realize that you exalted these men and they paid you dust, but it's what happens when your absolute loyalty comes at a price of nothing.
So I'm getting dragged because I say I listen to Cynthia G. Men are saying, I bet you're single. You saying that shit like it's an insult, like it's the bad thing. Yes, I would rather be single, at peace, instead of being with y'all, raising a child alone, being abused, being left a single mom with STD, and the list really goes on. I 1,000% am preserving myself. I mean, y'all do be telling black women to choose better. Now I'm telling you that I'm choosing better, and y'all are trying to drag me for listening to a woman who promotes choosing better and not dating y'all. Hell, dating y'all don't even go well for your preferences. I'm happily single and I'm safe too. It's so funny y'all thought y'all ate. You didn't. And I'm still going to keep listening to Cynthia G. She's the reason why I'm no longer a black male worshiper. Hell, I never chose to be a black male worshiper. But that's what the black community and the media conditioning, that's what it does to women.
I just watched a video of a lady called Cynthia G who spoke about you guys are responsible. But that's what come back. And if you love this video, do it to subscribe and like and share. Okay? Thank you.
You know, people tell me I look Spanish all the time, but I'm really not. See this man right here? That's my dad. My mother is black and white, and my dad is black. Right here with Dr. Umar Johnson. Why? Because they're one and the same. They're both the same black man, in the words of Cynthia G. Black men are very disrespectful. Just like Umar Johnson, I can identify with his daughter because black men neglect their kids. They're known to be, abandoners of their children. They'll snuggle up next to anything that's not black or who is black and make a child and just walk away from them. They're perfectly fine with not knowing whether or not their kids have the next meal, where it's coming from, if they have health care, if they have education, if they have a place to sleep. They don't care about their children. And I don't know why everybody's so shocked that Dr. Umar ignored his daughter, then he gaslit her, then he called her names, then he tried to accuse her of being a clout chaser. That's funny, because you're the biggest grifter there is. And by the way, I'm from Delaware, Wilmington, Delaware. So that school that he keeps trying to bribe y'all for, it's not done. We can go past there right now. You want to see it? This is what black men do, in the words of Cynthia G. And I'll always quote Cynthia G because she tells it like it is. We need to start telling the truth. He has 8 kids by 8 different women. None of the mothers know each other very well. Actually, 2 of my sisters were born a day apart. Okay? Their mothers were pregnant at the same time. That's how crafty he is. This is the kind of stuff that has been celebrated. It's been tolerated. It's been, I don't know, swept under the rug. How many different ways have we tolerated this, seen this over and over and over? And the community gets worse and worse and worse. And you know what's crazy? My mom screamed at me for 3 hours on the phone because I didn't marry a black man. I'm not married, and I'm not married to a black man. That's her biggest attitude with me. Well, if there's choices like my dad and her dad, who would be married to one? You tell me. They keep their kids, in the words of Cynthia G, once again, rooted to poverty, okay? Not knowing where their next meal is coming from, not passing down generational wealth. They don't teach them about finances. They don't help you get anything. I don't know. How about a car? How about resume writing? They don't care if their kids can read. They don't care anything about their kids. This is what black men do. And it's not punished. It's not criticized. It's not vilified. It's not crucified.
Bitch, you sound like a fucking maniac.
It's celebrated
Yeah, I
and
know.
it's
I'm like,
tolerated
man,
and it's gaslit.
it's
And then we're
comfortable. That's
told
why I'm glad
that we're
Cynthia G
crazy
is
for wanting
saying
a
that.
relationship with our fathers.
Looting these
And
women's
you know what it
minds.
was that goes on?
That's the funniest shit to me. I have never believed that. I don't know about y'all, but my God is not a black man. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but the
I
God
mean,
that
she
I
turn these
serve
hoes off.
is not
I
a
am
black
not
man.
with it. They is tripping.
Well, now y'all understand my disdain for Cynthia G.
Like that shit is weird.
Why do they
I
keep saying
remember
all black men? Just say the men that you've dealt
You
with.
fuck with,
that you
bitch.
chose.
Yeah, this
Right.
is where you fucked up at, bitch.
This is
That's
why
the part
people
that
like
bothers me the most, though. Because I ain't none of that shit that the bitch was talking about. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, bitch. And I don't really know too many niggas like that. I know a couple,
right.
but
It's not a
you know,
yeah. It's a couple out there, but not most of us are. You know,
All my cousins take care of their kids except for maybe one, but all my cousins and brothers take care of their kids and do all the shit. What?
But the idea that men just walk away, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that there's not no situations that where men do walk away.
It's a bunch of them that do, but it's a bunch of them that don't.
But there's a lot of them that can't get that they don't have no choice in the matter
Right.
because the way the court system is set up, a man don't really have no power. You know what I'm saying? And he's left at the behest of the court to do
and
whatever.
the women, a woman, especially think about it, a young woman that just had a baby at 19, no real skill, right? Well, she's encouraged by, as my boy said, the gynocracy to get rid of the dude, go up to the office and get you some stamps and some aid and Section 8. And you ain't gonna need that motherfucker. You're gonna have a place to stay, you're gonna have some food in the house. And this is what they promote. You see what I'm saying? So the whole thing that men just walk away. Okay, if you got 10 of them, probably 1 or 2 probably gonna walk away. The other 8, she just gonna get bored and want to kick their ass out.
Right. But these bitches was all tripping. She's like, because she's mad at, but you can tell though, because she's upset with her father. That's her experience, and that's what her image of black men is her father and the men that's in her life.
Well, then
So
she need to be mad at
unfortunately
your
for her,
motherfucking mama then. Your mama chose
yeah,
that nigga, bitch. What?
right, and stayed with him or whatever, and he got 8 kids. Like. But you get on the fucking internet and then you start talking about all men like that. And I'm like, I don't know that nigga, especially not sitting in this fucking chair, bitch. What you talking about?
Right.
I mean, I feel like it's just like it's just like if we say that all bitches is ratchets, and they're like her. You know what I'm saying? Or they like this bitch we just watch talking. And I tell you all the time, Mark, I don't know no women like that I deal with or ever would deal with that is like that. There's too many motherfuckers in the world to not that don't act like that at all.
Like Sam's post said, I don't know why you niggas be dealing with these Fraggles behavior like that. Nigga, he just posted that yesterday. Like, there's a whole bunch of Fraggles out here that's behaving badly, and you niggas keep dealing with them. Why? Well, that's like, come on now, you can't, bitch, you can't sit there and be mad.
It's that simp in a nigga.
Yeah, and you can't be mad at a nigga before he do what he do. You showed him how to treat you, bitch. Be mad at yourself, nigga. Go get a grip.
How do you get yourself in a situation where you're in when you're in a situation like that? It's 2 people, like they always say, oh, it's 2 people to tango. When they say, well, it's the woman's baby, her body, her choice, mama's baby, papa's maybe, all that shit. But then the nigga, it's like if he don't put up with your shit, then he ain't shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and a lot of guys walk away because they don't want to have to deal with your ass. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a fucking piece of shit.
Well,
you know what I'm saying, or whatever.
You're gonna also, and I'm just when I say you're that chick, you're gonna always escalate the argument with your emotions because it's like some of these women will escalate it so you can hit them so they can call the police and so they can have the victim.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Oh well, he hit me. Because I watched Kendra G, and it just behooves me, it blows my mind that the whole narrative, all these women that been on her show, been with the same man, an abusive, no good,
low line, no job.
Yeah, no job. How come all of y'all that come on this show, y'all done been with the same guy? Like
same nigga.
What are we talking about?
He eating up your kids' snacks. He driving your car, picking you up late from work. He in the house. The house smell like weed. He got him and his partners in there playing mad nigga. He trying to get his last game in before he got to pick her up. He 45 minutes late because he on the sticks. He high. They got some Hennessy and 40s in there because him and his niggas ain't working, but she love that nigga. Yeah. And I seen this post. I posted it. I shared it with my little brother Harold, and it said, so you mean to tell me that these women that go out here in college and they the most educated and they go and get these degrees only to get fucking played by the nigga that was in special ed? I cracked up when I
all the time.
Early lunch crew.
All the time.
He said all this
all the time. I say at least 60% at a time. 60%.
Special ed niggas be having bitches, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I seen that. The nigga posted that shit. I said, yeah, nigga, this is it. I was like, yeah. He's like, you mean to tell me you got all these degrees only to get played by the nigga that was in special ed, nigga? I said, wow.
Man.
Oh, filling out niggas' applications, this shit, nigga.
I filled out all them applications and fixed his resume, and this nigga still ain't got no job.
Yeah.
That ain't telling you something?
Man, like, bitch, you need to run and run fast and far, huh? You saying this nigga, he's gonna be a foot's finna be in your ass. That's a red flag like a motherfucker. I'm telling you, that's game. Like some niggas, man, they there, man, because they need a place.
Yeah.
I'm here because I need a place. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us on the PDXDOPE Live podcast. It's been real. You guys have a fantastic weekend. And until next time, y'all stay blessed. Jesus is King, and we out this joint.
Keep hearing niggas say